Coach, it's been talked about a little bit that y'all want to see Dre both in the slot and on the outside. Where do you kind of project seeing him more at?
Yeah, just like you said, kind of in the slot and on that side, on the outside. I think all of our guys are working so that they can play in multiple positions. We want all the guys to be able to go inside if we need them, and then outside if we need them as well. So we got a lot of formations and different variations that'll show those guys inside and that'll show those guys outside. So they got to know it all. That's the beauty of it. And so with everything that we can do in the offense to be multiple, there'll be times that he'll be in the slot, and there'll be times when he's outside, and they'll figure it out when he's lined up where he's lined up.
What do you enjoy about having a lot of experienced receivers on this team?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Sorry. What do you enjoy about having a lot of experienced receivers on this team?
Yeah, it's always good when you got guys that have kind of been in the fire. And so like you say, like a lot of experience. You got some older guys that have been in that fire, but you got some guys that are a little bit older that haven't been in those type of games and situations, necessarily with being relied on and them being the guys that you got to depend on to go make plays, play in, play out. But definitely those guys that have been in the fire, they definitely do a great job of helping the younger guys. It gives an extra, ear to lean on, somebody talking to them about, hey, you can expect this. And so, and I can talk to them a little more advanced than some of the younger guys, and so it's always good when you got older guys up top.
Who have you been kind of impressed with? I mean, they talked about Jordan Brown.
Yeah, Jordan's done a great job. I mean, he got high attention to detail. He's fallen in love with the process. They all are, and and you asked that question, I'm excited and happy about the whole group, as an entirety. So they're locking in, obsessed with the details, just day in, day out, falling in love with the process. Loving to come to practice, bringing the proper energy. So if they continue to, come do it the right way and come to work every day, I'm excited about the whole group.
Coach, what are some of your first impressions on the young guys like Crest, West, and Dawson?
Yeah, I think all those guys are going to have a shot. All those guys are going to have a shot. Obviously, they're young guys, all right, but they're great players. Got great talent, did great things in high school. Now the task for them is coming in, learning it, right, catching up to speed with the play speed of the game. And so, but just as pure receivers, I love those guys. I'm glad they're Red Raiders.
Kind of back on Dre, what does having a guy with that kind of speed do for an offense, and just how do you guys plan to use him?
Yeah, I mean that's. What does it do for us? It does a lot for us. We can stretch the field, put them in different spots. And so we got a lot of guys on the team that can run. Dre's a fast guy, but we got a lot of play speed out there. When we put the miles per hours up after practice, there's a lot of guys that are running fast. And so, we got a lot of team speed, so we're excited about it. It gives you a chance to move guys in different spots and really put some pressure on the defense, stretch them vertically.
You mentioned in the spring that every receiver is kind of different. Every receiver has kind of that's what they're known for. You mentioned Miles Price was a twitchy guy.
Yeah.
Over the summer, what were some kind of areas that you wanted him to improve on, and what have you seen from him in the fall so far?
Yeah, just all the detail things. And so you could be a twitchy receiver, but I wanted him to improve on just details, just general details in the blocking game. Where are my hands? Where are my eyes? Falling in love with the process of being a great practice player, right? And so we talk about practice reps becoming game reality, all right? And so him just falling in love with the process as far as route running. Where is my foot here in this route? Where are my hands and eyes on this blocking scheme? Where do I need to be versus this coverage? And so just overall, just football IQ and then attention to detail with the things that we're doing, and he's done a great job with that.
There's been a lot of talk about JB, and I'm sure y'all are expecting him to get a lot of attention when game time comes around. How do you feel like that'll free up the rest of the guys on the field with defenses probably keying in on him?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys that are anxious to make plays out there, and I think that we have some depth, and so we're never, with what Coach Kidley does, we're never gonna kind of let a team take a guy away from us. We got enough built in the system to where we can do some things, and so I expect JB to be able to go out, and he's prepared himself to be able to go out and have a year he's prepared himself to have, as well as the rest of the guys. And so if teams want to do that and try to take him away, we have full confidence in our other guys that they're going to make plays as well. So JB knows there's no pressure on him to have to carry everything. We got full confidence in guys that can make plays.
got time for about 2 more.
With Coy and Nehemiah out right now, what has that done for some other guys in terms of practice reps? Who's kind of taken those reps from them?
Yeah, obviously it just gives other guys an opportunity. We talk about all the time, you know, when an opportunity is presented to you, being prepared for that opportunity to take advantage of it. And, you know, there's some guys that have been able to get more reps than probably that they normally get. And those guys have done a great job of, you know, taking advantage of those reps. And so you're getting to see some guys, you know, step up in some spots, be counted on maybe like they haven't been counted on before. And they're making plays and they're confident with it. And, you know, the more you play, the more you make plays, the more your confidence grows. And so, you know, fully excited about the guys and feel very comfortable about the depth of the room.
Anybody kind of taking a leap for you that maybe is kind of pushed themselves further up the depth chart in your mind right now?
No, not necessarily. I mean, we're in camp. You know, there is no like, hey, this is the depth chart. You know, we're building depth. We're a work in progress. We're coming in every day, and it's like, hey, attack the process. And so we're not going in there every day and saying like, hey, you're the guy, you're the guy, you're the guy. We're going out there saying, hey, collectively as a unit, this is what we need to accomplish. This is what we need to get done. And who's ever in there, you're a representation of the rest of the guys, and go out and play your hearts out. And so the guys are buying into that, and there's a full confidence in whoever is out there, all right, that they can get the job done.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Well,
Thank
Coach.
you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.